I gotta be quiet because I don't wanna wake up my grandma or alert my dad to my existence. So yeah, let's start the playthrough. Yeah, last episode, or this isn't even last episode, but yeah, uh, I'm gonna just show you. Yeah, so basically, they were trapped. Like no, they're trapped in the little strawberry and grape house thing. Yeah, and then yeah, they went a few days without eating. I would have been killed somebody if that were me, but yeah, whatever. That's just me. But yeah, they went through a few days of that, and then eventually. So yeah, and now we're investigating. So let's go. First, I need to look at the Monochrome file. Wait, hold up. Let me look at Audacity. Alright. First, I gotta look at the Monochrome file. The victim is Nikamaru Nidai, aka Mikamaru. After his robotic transformation, his body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. His arms and legs were detachable, and it looks like they were separated due to severe impact. Does that mean Nikamaru was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon? But was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? Okay, there we go. Got the Smash Bros hammer right here. An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It's suspicious because it stands out so much.
How cool.
Perhaps that hammer is the weapon that broke Nikamaru? I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nikamaru. This hammer is the weapon, but it looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something.
It is strange, no?
Also, where did the killer obtain this hammer? Prior to now, I do not believe we've ever seen. Oh, the final death game. Oh snap. Good point. There's no supermarket in here. I wonder where they obtained it from. The death game. Y'all are stupid. Did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found anything yet.
Leave it to me.
Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh, I remember. There's something I thought was weird. It happened early in the morning. You're going back that far?
Like,
Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound. Rumbling. Kablam. But what was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. I guess I'm just thinking too much. I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out, and it and it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back asleep. In the end, I never found out what that sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just what was that sound? You don't know either? Well, I should tell you in more detail. When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30. It said it was around 5:30 a.m. My throat, bro. Oh my gosh. It said it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find out anything with that info? I didn't think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning, but I'm not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not.
Why?
What the heck? I went through the trouble of remembering that and you got nothing? Jeez, you're so dang useless. She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. Pretty sure the rumbling sound is the freaking pillar. No, not. I mean, I'm pretty sure the rumbling sound was this. The pillar, yeah, this was used to kill Nekomaru, for sure. I know that for a fact. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is this Nekomaru's oil? This is the only pillar that's tipped over. The other one is still standing. Plus, behind me is the door to the Great Hall. The two pillars on each side of the door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over in my... I see. I got it. Got what?
Leave it to me.
The pillars. Thank you, Akane. Finally. God, why is she the only one saying smart stuff up in here right now? Okay, bro. I don't think they did all that, but they tipped it over and it hit Nekomaru, probably. This huge pillar.
Damn it.
My gosh. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon.
Now then. I'm gonna do it.
We have to try it out, obviously. Come on, hurry up. Fine. Jeez, you're more forceful than usual.
It's no use. It's barely budging.
Didn't I tell you?
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it. Power times 3.
Trying to go Kaioken. It's no use. It won't even budge. If two people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use it. It's impossible to use it as a bludgeoning weapon. Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this. Robo-Coach Nekomaru. He's definitely the one. I'm pretty sure they didn't lift it. I'm pretty sure they just tipped it over. Or they made bro sleep and then tipped it over.
Huh?
Huh? What's this? Did you find something?
Well,
Under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There's small rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean, rock-like fragments?
see?
Here, look. There are a lot of small fragments. There are a lot of small fragments. It's like they fell under Nekomaru's body.
Well,
But oddly enough, these fragments are underneath Nekomaru's body. There are hardly any on top of his body at all. What's strange about that? Is there a problem that they're not on top of his body?
yep.
If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important.
I see.
In this case, Monica must follow. There's no written time of death, right? Didn't that happen when Ibuki and Hyoko died too? Oh, did it? But the reason the time of death wasn't mentioned was because those. Oh, whatever. Y'all can read it. The time of death was key to murder. The time of death was key to the mystery surrounding their murder. Their murder. Could that be the case this time too? By the way, I would like to confirm that just in case. Ultimately, it's safe to assume that the Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. Well, that's the only thing we can think of. Even when we experimented with Chiaki's handbook and left it in the Grape Tower, it still showed up in the Strawberry Tower.
Which means?
The reason each tower's wall is different colors is because the floor lighting is changing the colors. The reason Usami's floor portrait is different in each tower is because it's merely a projection. Yeah, that should be the case. Then it's decided the two towers are the same building. Which means the scene of the crime is simultaneously Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower. Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. How does that pertain to Nekomaru's murder? You can tell that was useless because we didn't even get a truth bullet from it. What is this? The door at the far back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. It looks like it's a sturdy metal chain. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction and even has a padlock on it. Why did they do something like this? Perhaps that was used as an alternative to locking the door with a key? If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hall side. After all, this door should lead to the Strawberry Hall.
You are right.
If they bar this side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall. But still, why would they need to bar the door to Strawberry Hall? To make it look like it could only happen in here, so it could look like one of the girls or Haji, did it. Alright, we got everything here, right? No, there isn't. Oh wait, I didn't even go to his body yet. I'm stupid. Looks like it's been beaten so severely that I cannot read today. It looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That'd be the fatal wound, right? But Nekomaru's robot's body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. For Nekomaru to be this damaged, it could only mean whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. Now's probably not the best time to think this, but I guess Nekomaru was really transformed into a robot, huh? I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Nekomaru was still killed. It's definitely strange, isn't it? What is?
Well?
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body too? Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they just damaged him all over. But they went against Coach Nekomaru. He ain't the type to die easily. They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. You're right. In fact, are y'all forgetting the fact that he said he had a rest button on his neck? Bro, I swear, bro, these trials are so stupid sometimes. I mean, these investigations, like, y'all should know. Like, y'all should be catching on to this stuff. Especially Akane. Y'all are like brothers and sisters, bro. Y'all should know this stuff. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't even. Okay, whatever, bro. Oh my gosh. There's a sturdy metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg. The the same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this and how were they able to bind Nekomaru? Also the tip of this wire. It looks like it's tied in a loop, but what's the point of this? The cover on his chest is open slightly, but it won't open much more because the cover's all messed up. If only Kazuichi was here, we might have been able to open it. He's probably the one who did it. See that little text right there? It's foreshadowing. He did it, bro. He did it. He did this. Huh? There's something protruding from the fact that it took y'all this long to notice it. That's right. It's a cutting edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press the goodnight button on the back of my neck, and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode. Maybe, definitely. But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press the button. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be easy. That's true though, that's true. There's something. Oh, I'm stupid. This fluid flowing out of Nekomaru's body. Based on the smell, it seems like oil. It seems to be flowing heaviest from Nekomaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. This oil, for Nekomaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans, which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood. Anyway, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not gonna be easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. Okay, that's all of the clues here. That's all of the clues here. What is it? You seem lost in thought. Well, the final dead room. The final dead room. What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden? Well, the hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door at the far back, and the wire tied up, and the wire that tied up Nekomaru. All the evidence at this crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building. So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said that beyond that room, there's an ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon.
Yep.
Yeah, so if we think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right? So let us go confirm it. Bro, what? What are you saying? You were the one who said that place was dangerous, right? Man, it's noisy. I can't focus at all with all this noise. Sorry.
Not like that.
It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing ever since this investigation started. A ringing sound. Since before the investigation? That reminds me. Have you been mentioning that sound for a while? Oh, you've been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you?
Hey.
Akane, what kind of sound is it? It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing from upstairs. Could it be? Maybe it's better if we go check out that sound first. Are you gonna go check it out? Then you guys go. I'll stay here.
Then
I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonia's okay, but how come you're not going, Akane?
hey.
Well, that sound is annoying, that sound is annoying, and I don't really feel like leaving.
Hey.
Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. Okay, now I can hear it. Now I can hear the ringing sound. Hold up, where is it? Okay, wow. It's gotta be here. Jeez, it's so noisy. Looks like that phone. Oh, snap. I thought it was coming from the clock. Let's see, let's just pick up the receiver.
Damn right.
Oh, you find. He's been calling for that long? Oh, okay. That voice. Is that Fuyuhiko? Jeez, do you know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you all still in the strawberry house?
Like,
Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. Looks like someone broke the dang elevator. It's not moving at all. And we can't enter from the strawberry hall because the door button because the door button there is broken too. So basically, we're sitting ducks here. No, please don't let anybody else die. Please, please. Not only is the elevator broken, but the strawberry hall door is broken too.
hey, bastard.
Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in the strawberry house is safe, right?
Well,
We're safe, but we can't find Nekomaru anywhere. Do you know anything? Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? Dang it, so that's what it was. Dang it, so that's what it was. Crap. Why did it have to be Nekomaru? He just came back to us. Where was he killed? Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, he was already.
I see.
I see. Grape Tower. If the door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, we'd be able to enter the tower and... Oh crap, that's it! The killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door. So they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation.
Dumbass.
Dang it. That dirty poo-poo head. What about another way? Is there any way you guys can come to the side?
Well, yeah.
I guess we just have to let Kazuichi handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator. I guess he's our only hope right now. You're right. Besides, if he doesn't stand out now,
Like,
that's how you know Kazuichi's the killer. It's gonna be hard for him. Bro, he's the ultimate mechanic. He doesn't need parts to fix it, bro. Gosh. Kazuichi, why are you the killer? Why? But he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be waiting. Are you guys gonna be okay?
damn right.
Yeah. We'll head over there as soon as Kazuichi fixes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you. Poo-poo heads. Click.
Hey.
So the call came from the strawberry house? Apparently. The others can't come over here because the elevator is broken. There's no doubt this is the killer's doing. They prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator is out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to the strawberry hall is broken too.
Huh?
The door button to the strawberry hall? Then that door is locked from both sides. There's a sturdy chain tied around it from the inside, and if the button is also broken on the outside, then... yeah, that seems to be the case. Why did the killer need to block both sides of the door? I'm not sure, but there's something strange about that. I'd like to investigate in more detail, but if they can't come over here, then we can't go over there.
Yep.
Which means, for now, it's impossible to check the final dead room. I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently Kazuichi's repairing the elevator. All we can do for now is just put our hope in him. You're right. Monokuma isn't gonna wait. I doubt we have that much time before the class trial starts. I hope Kazuichi can fix it soon. If not, he's not going to. You know why? Because he's the killer. Hey, are you even listening?
Hey, bastard.
Hey, are you even listening? Oh, okay, whoa.
Damn right.
Nagito, I'm talking to you. Huh? I'm playing as Nagito? Don't huh me. I figured you weren't even listening. Sorry, I was just thinking. You're probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I have been listening to you. Nekomaru was killed, right? Then that body discovery announcement was... Hold up.
Mic off.
Then that body discovery announcement was referring to him. Out of everyone here, it just had to be Nekomaru. After what he went through to come back to us. Dang it. It's a tantamount to being killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by terrible misfortune. Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if I go ahead? Is it alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator? Is it alright if you wait a little bit before you do that? We should
Did you call for me?
get the Monokuma file, right?
Now then.
It seems you guys have noticed that the incident's taking place, so this is for you.
Red bean bread and milk.
And there's a bonus item.
It's the Monokuma file. Do your best.
Come on, satisfy your hunger with this, and do your very best on the investigation. Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? Whatever, man, let's just eat. Eating should come first thing right now.
Damn right.
You're right. It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it? What is it? Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I wanted to discuss it.
Even so.
Thanks to the killer, we can't go to the crime scene. We have to wait till Kazuichi fixes the elevator. True. There's no doubt that the killer is responsible. But it seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way Symbols of Hope will give up because of this little setback. There's no way everyone can just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can on Earth to prepare for the class trial, right? Well, yeah.
Fine.
It seems that we too shall begin the investigation on our end, though it remains unclear how much we can do. Is this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end in mere child's play. I'm so glad. I knew you guys were pumped up from the start. How beautiful. Even though you guys were suffering from despair, I can see that you guys are still fighting for hope. Ah, such beauty. There's no higher honor for me than to investigate this murder with you guys. So, we need to be grateful toward Nekomaru for becoming the foundation of this hope. Well, regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm gonna find out which side is true hope. Hey, you guys, why don't we try arranging the sequence of events in this case? You know, so we can probably understand the situation we're in.
Fine.
I have no objection. Proceed. Then, let's look back at what happened this morning. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in the Monokuma Tai Chi, right?
Damn right.
Since we were staying at Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at Great Tower, we needed to use the elevator first to go to to go to Grape House. That was before 7 o'clock. That was before 7 a.m. Since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi.
Man.
But once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked.
Anyway,
And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the tower from the Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button on the hall door was broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So Fuyuhiko suggested that we use the phone and call Grape House.
This too
And
must
that-
be the will of causality.
And that was everything that happened this morning. I must say, I'm surprised. I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then, how was Nagamaru able to go to Grape Tower?
man.
Well, obviously he went before the elevator was disabled. And when was that?
You.
Idiot, if we knew that, this wouldn't be difficult.
Well,
No, we might know what time you went to Grape Tower.
you serious?
Seriously? It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor.
What?
You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to Grape Tower?
Hey.
When was the sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound? Huh? Rumbling sound?
Huh?
What? You don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. Did that clock even ring in the first place?
Hey.
You didn't notice that either? Seriously? That ring was super loud. Huh, that's weird. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash like me. Looks like this is leading to an interesting development. Dang, we're playing as Nagito. It's kinda cool, not gonna lie. Yeah, you're the main suspect right now, Kazuichi. So you better have a solid alibi or not. If you don't, I don't even know. Hey Kazuichi, if you don't mind, can you inform me? That stuff about the rumbling noise and the ringing clock. What was that all about?
You.
Seriously, you don't know? You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking time to explain it to me. Huh? So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. Whoa, what the heck? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And as I went down the hall toward the lounge.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, Loki, this could be the thumbnail. Hold up.
This raucous... It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know. I'm in the middle of doing that.
Man, that totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now.
What did you do to me?
My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance.
You!
Fuyuhiko, was this not your doing just now?
Shut up.
Why would anyone do something so childish? You must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but you seemed to get there pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
Well, I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence. Coincidence?
Huh?
What? Do you doubt me?
Hey.
Whatever, I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30 a.m.
Aw, man.
Man, thanks to Fuyuhiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should get back to sleep. Oh my gosh. What was that sound?
What's going on?
Earthquake?
This pressure.
It did not feel like it shook.
Hey!
There's no way this building is gonna collapse. There's no way this building's gonna collapse, right? Hey, Kazuichi, stop clinging to me! And that's what happened. I see. So, bro, I like how that's the only thing he got out of it.
That's obviously wrong.
That's not the important part. And what happened afterward? Did you guys just separate?
Hey.
We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened.
Also,
And not just that, we felt really weak, so we decided to just go back to our rooms for a while. I see. Yep, what you just said now was extremely important. Thanks to that, I thought of the one suspicious person.
What?
Who are you talking about? Me, of course.
huh?
Huh? I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, that goes the same for the rumbling noise that you guys heard after that.
Are you?
Hey, hey, you better not be trying to confuse the crap out of us. Of course I'm not. For now.
Hey!
That for now line is what's making us even more worried. Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling noise that came right after. Now then, how do these noises relate to this case? Bro, are we gonna be playing as Nagito in the class trial? Because if we are, that's gonna be kind of fire, not gonna lie. Hey, you said that you witnessed Nekomaru's. You said that you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail? I was so hungry yesterday that I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. Turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5 o'clock a.m.
Hey!
And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing. Off in the distance. And when I stuck my head out from the lounge, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this was going to happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him.
Hey!
But why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't going to get any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stared off into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back.
Jeez.
And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. Until just now. Then from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time? But what were you doing at that time? By chance, were you thinking about everything that happened so far and getting choked up? What? Huh? I was right? Of course not, butthole. You're completely wrong. I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Pekka or something. But that can't be, right? After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to the memories of the dead. Yep, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. If I put events in chronological order, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5 o'clock a.m. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30 a.m., that's the alarm clock. The alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge where Yuhiko was. Right after that, wait, hold up. I just thought of something. Bro, Nagi low-key really could be the killer. And like, if you remember, Kazuichi said he wanted to go fix the elevator, right? So Nagi wanting to like talk about the murder and all that could be him stalling for time so the class trial can just like, start. And they're not gonna have any like time to like actually investigate. I don't know, just my theory. I don't know. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Let's make history.
Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise. If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on. If Nekomaru died when we heard that sound, doesn't that mean we have an alibi? Alibi?
I mean...
When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, If that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi.
I get it.
Can't argue with that. It might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain until we clear. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery that's surrounding that. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. A rumbling noise. Huh. Did something heavy fall over or something? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock going off in the lounge. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means?
Hey,
Haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon. Oh my, you're still here? God. Once the elevator is fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it. And so Kazuichi ran down the stairs complaining for some reason. So, what should we do now? Oh, there's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator's fixed, there's something I want you to investigate. What is it? The clocks in the first floor lounges of both Grape House and Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Huh? Why? I'll tell you later.
hey, bastard.
Fine, but why are you asking me? You can investigate that yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator is fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore. Huh? Anyway, I'm counting on you. This poo-poo head doesn't make any sense. Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for... Oh, he's going to the final dead room. I can let them face that danger. I must be the pariah who goes in their place. That's it. I should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator and the door at the far back of the Strawberry Hall. Just in case, it might be good to check and make sure they're really blocked off. It's pretty interesting so far. The elevator is still being repaired. Get lost. Gee, stop getting in the way. It looks like I'm disliked. Well, it's understandable. I mean, compared to you talented fellows, I'm just a piece of trash. Yeah, whatever. I like how at this point they're just like they don't even care. Like, oh snap, oh. It's the Strawberry Hall door that leads to the tower. The button is broken. There's no way it'll open. As I recall, based on what Yuhiko told Hajime over the phone, The other side of this door is barred with chains. They must have been really cautious to go to the trouble of barring that door from both sides. Something about that seems a little suspicious.
Let's make history.
The killer's intent. I can think of only one explanation. Ah, Gundam. Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime.
Listen well.
Which means the killer was afraid of a conclusion promised by assumptions. Yeah, that was probably it. This is terrible voice acting. I'm sorry I have to subject y'all to this, but hey, it's my playthrough. First, I should investigate the elevator and door at the far back. Okay, I'm stupid, alright. If I press the button next to the elevator, the door should open so I can ride it. But nothing happens when I press it. Looks like it's definitely broken. Hey, what are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs. Hey, why did the elevator break in the first place? Oh, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. Look, you see that silver cover under the button? Looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it up and messed with the settings. But the cover is locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they had some kind of tool. Are there any tools? Whoa. Okay, hold up. No. I think it's a Gundam. I think it's a Gundam because of that. Because he had that motorboat toy. I think it's Gundam. Definitely Gundam. Oh. No, there shouldn't be. I don't really know if they force it open with the tool anyway. The control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open. I see. It's the control panel on the Grape House side that's broken then.
Yeah.
If the one on this side isn't broken, that's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel over there too. Plus, the elevator is stuck. Bro, what if Gundam and Sonya work together? Cause if you remember, they didn't come back with anything useful at all. They came back with that whack funk booty motorboat toy. Like it was useless. Like I don't know, but like Gundam, Sonya looking crazy right now. Wouldn't that mean the last person who used the elevator went to Grape House? Yep, it's official. The elevator was disabled on the other side. Hey, I don't have time to talk to you. Hurry up and go away. Jeez, I'm trying to do repairs without any tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough. If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this? Is this a multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this? Had it with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. If we're gonna explore a new island, it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right?
You serious?
A guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time. Huh? Is there something wrong? Yeah, it's nothing. Then I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? But in exchange, I want you to do something. What? This multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator is fixed, I want you to ride the I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. What the heck for? Well, to be honest, there's something I still don't understand regarding the structure of this building. So please, I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator. I really don't get it, but well, as long as I'm just checking the compass, I don't mind. I'm glad. Then I'll leave the rest to you. Just as I thought, there's no mistaking it. The elevator and the strawberry hall door looks like they've been completely broken. I didn't expect the contact elevator to be disabled from the grape house. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses. Which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at grape house. That person, they should still be at grape house, but I won't. But I won't be late to find it, okay? Yeah. Why can't I look at my truth bullets? But yeah, bro, this investigation is interesting. Hold up. The final dead room. The final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game contained within will reach of the octagon. And inside that octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer has been to that place. No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru.
Mic off. Mic on.
Had to blow my nose. Sorry, y'all. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it here. If that's the case, I should get going. Also, unlike unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. That's all the more reason why I should go. Final dead room. Is this Saw? I see, so this is the final dead room. It feels a little eerie. I hope I don't get scared. Did the door just lock? I see, the door's designed to automatically lock. It's not like I would have turned back if it stayed unlocked. What? And I thought the door finally opened. Now it's locked again. I figured you'd turn up since I haven't seen you in a while, but I never expected to see you here. Nagito? Why are you in such a dangerous place? Same to you. Why are you here? I heard the body discovery announcement and I thought something happened in this room. And you got locked in when you came inside? You're a fool from head to toe. I'm truly ashamed. Well, not that I care. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Get in your way? The life-threatening game is gonna start soon. It'd be annoying if you... The life-threatening game is gonna start soon, right? It'd be annoying if you got in my way. Are you planning to do it? Well, if I don't, I can't get out of here, right? And besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone else's sake.
Wrong.
You're wrong. Nagito is not trash at all. There's no such thing as a human being that doesn't deserve to live. I know I'm being heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy. Are you sure you're just not excited? You know, isn't it exciting to think that I can finally be useful for those sake? You know, isn't it exciting to think that I can finally be useful for the sake of those who shoulder hope? Now then, about this so-called life-threatening game. Escape.
Alrighty.
Nagito, if there's anything you don't get, just ask me. Hold up. I'm saving. What is this? I'm saving.
Leave it to me.
Bring it on. Escape game. Oh, stupid. That sounds like something a teacher would say, but I shouldn't expect too much from her. Okay, so it's like an old school... Ah, it's a laptop. Looks like it's on, but it's locked, so I can't really access it. It doesn't look like you can input a password. How are we gonna turn it on? Okay. There's something written on blood in the wall. It's the number 6. These blood symbols alone don't make sense, but maybe if I combine them with something else. Monocle there. It's Monakuma's
You
plushie.
want me to punish you guys?
That voice clip is so ugly. Looks like a plushie that talks. It looks like this plushie talks when you squish his tummy.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Life-sized Monokuma. Now for the special price of only $1,000 or $10,000. Oh, an advertisement. Watch the news. I thought it said Jews. Okay, 3. It says watch the news in blood. I might get cursed just by looking at it. It's just a secret code. Plus, it's a pretty common one. Secret code? Nagito, do you happen to know what this means? Yeah, it's a common riddle. Then explain it. Oh, watch the news. Oh. Pliers, huh? These might be useful for something, so I should grab them. Okay, now we're getting uncompressed password. This looks like some kind of password.
I got it!
The first letters of the day's week are probably the password. I doubt it's that simple. Bro, grab it. Okay, so S0 M1. Okay. This might be the unlocking device for the iron bars. Probably have to put in a 4-digit code. It looks like it might be under this lid, but it doesn't seem. I'm not gonna mess with that for now. Probably gonna freaking kill me if I get it wrong. Okay. There's something written in blood on the wall. Looks like it's the number 3. These blood symbols don't make sense, but maybe if I combine it with something else. Okay. 05. Okay, so it's 635. So yeah, 635. Wait, huh? Okay, I don't want it to be. Okay, do that. Nagito, oh, use, okay. Okay, because that's useful for that, alright. Sir. Bro. Okay, Oh. Okay. Bro. Use it, bro. Bro. change view, right? Okay. Bro. Oh, 4. It's in my hand right here. If you move the cursor over the item and press the left mouse button, looks like you can also use it.
Alrighty.
I don't. Whatever. I shouldn't. Whatever. I don't even. I have nothing to say. Like legit, I have nothing to say about that. All right. Scissors.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm going too fast. I'm realizing that I need to talk about this with y'all. All right. All right. Maybe. Ooh.
Enough already.
What a loud thing. Cut it open right away. Batteries. Okay, and then maybe. Boop. Boop. Okay. Oh, okay. Boop. I'm stupid, bro. Whatever. Boop.
Alrighty.
I think it's 6, 6, 5, 3, 4. That's what it is, right? Hold up. If you think about it logically, the letters are. Okay, hold up, wait. Okay, S0. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like an uncompressed password, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Bro, what? Okay. Okay, so it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so. Oh, 7. There's 7 right there. 7. So it's 6. So 6, 7, 4, 5, 3. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. What's it? Okay, so yeah, that isn't a thing. So that's probably 6, 7. Yes, probably 6, 7, 5, 3. Yeah. Wait, don't go back. Go back. Okay, so. Okay. So 6 is last, right? Oh no. Honestly, don't know what I'm doing, but.
Leave it to me.
Okay, on me, bro. Oh. Northeast, west, south. Or
I see.
okay, so. So, is this which one is okay? North, east, west, south. All right. Right. I'm stupid. So yeah, 7. So it would be north, east, which is 5, south, which is 3, west, which is 6. So 7, 5, 3, 6. Okay. Watch the news. Or is it starting from here? So it'll be 5. Oh, I'm stupid. So I'm guessing from here it'll be 5, 5, 3, 7, 6. Oh, okay. Okay, 7, 5, 6, 3. Where does it start from though? That's the thing. Is it like possible to make a... Bro, is there a way to like make a compass?
I'm sorry.
It's 3957. Oh, I kind of feel stupid, but like, who was really supposed to get that? That makes no sense. It's 3957, so it's 3, 9. So start from, they like that's the thing. It even tell you like which, like what was south or what was north or not, but whatever. Like it didn't tell you what was north and what was south. That makes no sense. Obtain USB stick. Change. Looks like there's no battery inside the digital camera. Alright, well, we got that covered. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. MTWTFSS. I doubt it's that simple, alright. Huh? Bro, mod me, bro. should check the picture. That's insane. Oh, Mercury Venus. Okay, so it'd be SMV. No, it would be SMVEMJS. Okay. Okay. Okay, Saturn. Wait, hold up. I'm searching this up. I don't want to say. Bro, okay, whatever. Okay, Saturn, Mars, Earth. No, wait, hold up. I forgot already. Oh my gosh. Okay, S M V E M J S U N S. I think. Yeah, I definitely remembered all of that, and I didn't search it up. Is this Othello? Monami, shut up! You don't know what that is, bro.
Leave it to me.
If you okay.
I see.
How? There's only one thing in this room that can. Hold up. I went here and I didn't even know what I was inputting. Hold up. Okay, so a 1 1 2 1 2 2 3 1 2. I'm writing that down. 1 1 2 1 2 2 3 1 2. All right.
Leave it to me.
This song is getting mad annoying. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh my gosh. How is he figuring how is he figuring out this stuff?
I got it.
Bro, How does Nagito know this though? Yeah, so where'd you put it? You had a whole key in your hand and you put it. Huh? With our powers combined, we were able to clear the life-threatening game. Who cares about clearing it? Why does the exit feel like it's not opening? Huh? What do you mean it won't open? Are you serious? It's not opening. Didn't I just tell you that? It's not just the egg. I'm about to go to bed.
Mic on.
Alright. I'm back recording this in the morning, so I could low-key go longer if I wanted to. Okay, I will. Probably get through this and the trial. Alright, let's get it. Maybe the game isn't over yet.
Could it be?
Is there any chance that thing I found earlier was just joking around? Seems like something's been on your mind. When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter. A letter?
I'm sorry.
I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. Enough with the excuses. Just hurry up and show it to me. Yes, it's this. Solve the mystery of the final dead room, and you will obtain the right to play the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game, it's... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. About the life-threatening game. It's life-threatening roulette. You're held liable for this settings roulette. You're held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I've prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. Knowing Nagito, he's about to put like the biggest clip in there, except for like one. I see. So that's what it meant. What does it mean? It means the games up till now were just the opening act. From this point on, it's the real performance. Huh? Life-threatening roulette. That's probably like Russian roulette. See? A gun came out of there. Which means I have to use that to play Russian roulette, right? Russian roulette? Then allow me. You can't, no matter what. It's too dangerous. Hey, Monami, there's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
Hey!
If that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder, then spin it. After that, point the gun toward you, and pull the trigger. Wait, you can't do that. There's a 1 in 6 chance you'll die. A 1 in 6 chance of death. He's the ultimate lucky student. He's fine. A 1 in 6 chance of death, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. Hey, is that rule really okay? Huh? I mean, if there's only 1/6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game be too easy? So shouldn't it be the opposite? So remove one bullet from the gun. What did I tell you? Remove one bullet from the gun, then use it while there are still 5 bullets loaded. If you do that, there will be a 1/6 chance of success. Yep, that'll definitely make for a more thrilling game.
That's...
What are you saying? Let's give it a go.
Hold on, Nagito. What are you doing?
This is Nagito.
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously. I've only removed 1 bullet, so there's only a 1 in 6 chance that I'll survive.
He's the ultimate lucky student, bros, and not dying.
You can't! Please stop!
It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate lucky student. But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that? I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent.
The fact that I can actually understand what he's talking about, like, the fact that he's, like, actually speaking facts, crazy.
If I'm truly the ultimate lucky student, I need to survive here.
Like, what if he, like, actually dies right here, though?
Isn't that right?
Please stop!
Bro. I actually have no idea. Like, I don't know if he's gonna die or survive, like. Haha, looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. I'm scared of you, Nagito. Really? No. Well, let's go. The octagon should be just beyond that door. Oh my gosh. So this is the octagon, huh? What a distorted room.
Well done.
Congratulations, Nagito. Oh, he's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. Wait, hold up. I gotta blow my nose. And you even challenged yourself at the highest difficulty with only a 1/6 chance of success. I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. Is this the Future Foundation's file? Didn't we already get this when we're at the roller coaster? Well, just think of this as an extension of that. Extension? What are you giving without permission? Let's see, and one more special prize. Here you go. This crest. Is this Hope Speak Academy's? That's right. This file. It contains your student profiles from your time at Hope Speak Academy. Meaning, the profiles that you guys don't even remember. Our time at Hope Speak Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it. You mean the matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, a no good person like me actually spent time with someone else at Hope Speak Academy? No, that's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness. Jeez. Whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Oh well, anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is up to you. Thanks. I'll take a long look at it later. So, if I look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. He'll probably be happy about it. Yay! Someone like me was finally useful. Pooh-hoo-hoo. What are you laughing about? Well, I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you, was the one who obtained Hope Speak Academy's student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? But looks like things are gonna get a little bit more interesting. Yes, Nagito! You might be the one who makes things much more interesting. I don't really know what you're talking about. Hey, what are you planning? What's written in there?
Like...
Anyway, Monami. No cheating, you haven't reached the end yet. Huh? I'm oh my gosh, this dude Monokuma. I mean, you haven't played Russian roulette yet. But Nagito already cleared it.
What are you saying?
No. No. Get over here! Revenge of the Final Dead Room! I don't know what that is. Okay. Jeez, they're gone. In the end, I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about. But for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate this room. It's not like I know how to get out of here. Oh, snap. A refrigerator here. I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened this door and peeked inside, I see there are poisons stored in here. You could secretly kill everyone with the poison. In a way, it can be considered the most powerful weapon. But in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. Regardless, it's slightly different than the ultimate weapon. Something called ultimate should make my heart dance with joy. There's a door on the floor? Isn't this the first floor of the strawberry house? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No, maybe what lies beyond this door. Ha ha ha, things are finally getting interesting. A window? Why is there only one window in a place like this? Looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But in actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly towards the window. And then, the moment I peeked out that window. Huh? This is what I actually saw outside that window. It was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. I see, so that's what it was. What I saw outside this window. If I start piecing it together and think about it. Yeah, I see.
Mic off. Mic on.
Yeah, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of what the fun. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. Bro, this trial is about to be crazy. I see. So there are a lot of firearms here, too. There are handguns and grenade launchers even. Amazing. As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear. As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. I know that now's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon in the funhouse. Now all I have to do is tell everyone else about this. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file I received from Monokuma. Oh, wait, hold up. Especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope Speak Academy, that's important. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to
Mic off.
carefully. Huh? Whoa, whoa, what did you do? Hey. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Hajime, can you hear me? Huh? No, I'm sorry, did you say something?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we can call him one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. Sorry. So, what are you gonna do? You're right, I'm worried about them. I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
I think.
Yeah, that's a great idea, I think. No, huh? No. Huh?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. And Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up? You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported. Huh? Why is that a truth bullet? That makes no sense. We don't even know why or how we got there. Hey, answer me seriously. How are you able to come to this side?
Hey,
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the results of his investigation of Strawberry House. Well, I guess these were pretty important. Especially the fact everyone in Strawberry House had heard the rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting. And also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. Huh? You did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
Well, it wasn't life-threatening at all. Just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, and point it toward you, and pull the trigger. So you really did it.
Man.
Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I had only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh?
Actually,
I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
well,
But I'm still alive after all. The only good thing about me is how lucky I am. But what's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start. For him to casually do something so suicidal. He's crazy, that's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that, and how? Hey Hajime,
you stay quiet.
you've been repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Dang. Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. And I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward. That's the Future Foundation file.
Yep.
Yep, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation? There's even more detailed information about the killing school life. that was in the earlier file. The killing school life. You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even when we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the others. There was information about the order of the killings, and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about deaths of people I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. Then just as I thought, that Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
Right.
However, I can't say that information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and the killing school trip. Similarities. For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
Hey,
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. I mean, she wasn't really a serial killer, but okay. And the third murder was actually two killings that happened in succession.
hey,
What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange.
well,
I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma was behind the motives and driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
hey,
By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school trip, the fourth murder of this killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth? Are you sure you're just not trying to confuse us? Jeez. Your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned what your talent is too. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal!
yep.
Indeed. It's the Hope's Peak Academy School crest. Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just
Why?
Is that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it's always interesting that Hajime was the only one who could remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's Peak Academy? In a way, it's just as Chiaki said. Hajime's existence is special because you were just some reserve course student from the reserve department. What? Huh?
Well,
Unlike the primary department for the main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who entered the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Well, even then, that's just the name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department? Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess the ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised,
isn't that right?
which means you're just a step ladder, but you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the heck does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire Hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that. I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen to become Hope. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You don't even know?
That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. No, let me redo that. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. Then I'm just. That's right. You were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't have any talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student. Nah, I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you're the only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not
But
it.
still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now that's probably impossible. Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this. Huh?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Because if you can't survive the class trial, everyone's gonna die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said that you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What the heck? I'm the only one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtain in there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again? Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want Hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already about the ultimate weapon. Jeez, I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie. There's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
This dude Nagito, coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say?
Oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves now. Shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? We better hurry. The class trial is gonna start soon.
You're right.
You're right. I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guts in Strawberry House should be coming over to the side any moment now.
Bye now.
Then while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
Hey.
Hey Hajime. It's okay. I already know. You want me to focus on Nekamaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but Now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekomaru's case. Dang, bro. That's low-key messed up. Bro thought he was here because he was special, but turns out he's just a nobody. I have returned from the depths of HE double hockey stick. Gundam! Yo, sorry we're late. Just so you know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, just as I said, right? Hey, are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey,
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about? Huh? Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
you stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion, just tell me the results. Well. The compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we're riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees? I see, just as I thought. Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that?
That's obvious.
Well, obviously, the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated?
Now then.
I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began to make his way toward the grape tower.
Oh my.
Well, what the heck is wrong with him? Doesn't he seem to be peeved off or something? Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? See what Gundam has to say. Fwahahaha! I've made you wait.
Judgment?
This time has come to destroy all murderous illusions. Okay, I'm just gonna assume nobody in here has anything important to say. As soon as I came over here, I checked this first, but looks like the panel was definitely forced open. The elevator panel? It might be better if I explain how the elevator was broken, huh? Oh, I said that all the way wrong, wow. It might be better if I explain how the elevator... I'm skipping this, whatever. No, I heard the gist of it from Nagito. They broke the elevator by tampering with the safety device, right? Bro, I need some water, bro. I can barely freaking talk.
Mic off.
Alright. I'm back. Hold up. Alright. Oh. Looks like word travels fast. Check out that panel over there. It's just as I thought. Looks like it was forced open. Looks like they forced open the panel and changed the settings by tampering with the safety device. It definitely looks like the panel was forced open, which means the elevator was broken at Grape House. Well, then it really could have been anybody then.
Damn right.
Nekomaru should be inside Grape Tower. Yeah. I'll go on ahead. We're a little late. Okay, what do you gotta say, Sakura? So what do you gotta say, Chiaki?
Hey, hey.
I guess Nagito's like a tardy detective. What are you talking about?
See?
It's a trope in mystery games. They always come to the crime scene late, just to make an important discovery. But they can never reach the truth of the case. They end up feeding the main character's assumptions.
Yep.
Well, in Nagito's case, he's not the type to feed anyone. He'll just make things even more complicated. That's true. He's such a troublesome person. But lately, I feel like he's acting weirder than usual.
Well,
I don't think a new discovery is bad, though. He might be able to find out something we completely overlooked. Okay, whatever. Let's just continue this case. Let's just continue the case. Did it to get in my face.
You serious?
Nekomaru, are you serious?
Damn it.
Dang it. I don't know who did this, but this is pretty messed up.
Hey,
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can here. No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right? Eh? Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
Bro, he's already dead, Akane. Dang. Been through enough. We need to perform this we need to... Oh my gosh, bro. Been through enough. We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care what happened to Nekomaru. But why you...
You stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain, and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much. Come on, Kazuichi. What are you... Dang, Nagito's vicious. I took a swig of my water. Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing there for? Dang it, fine. I just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides. I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
Well,
Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude toward everyone is strange now, too. But why? Bro, my chest. Whoa. Okay. Now's not the time to look away. I need Kazuichi to disassemble Nekomaru's body. Okay, so... Nagito, what's up with you, bro? Okay, whatever. Even mongrels like you possess a soul, and that soul resides within your heart. But how hard you search the insides of this machine, you will never find a heart. So where did Nekomaru's soul wander off to? It's interesting to think about, don't you agree? We've come so far. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. Oh, there's no way I can get sentimental. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but if this is necessary, if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where'd you get that tool knife? Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation. Looks like the damage of it to his head is the reason. The reason Nekomaru died. I mean, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents, and his parts are dislocated. Oh, we're gonna find out what time it was when he died. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Whoa. Hold up. Well, for now, I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That could help us learn something, right? Looks like it says 5:30, so yeah. Apparently, Kazuichi has finished assembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. Yeah, what time? What does this say? The clock is 7:30. He died at... So anyone's a suspect. It also looks like the clock's alarm was set for... Oh, it was... That's the alarm. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right. It's a clock that will never slow down. It's designed so it cannot be adjusted. Gah! I've become a Time Lord. Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they don't need to install it inside your body.
Mic off.
What are you saying?
Mic on.
I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Okay, we already got that. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body and it almost seems like he's glaring at him. Jeez, this is the worst. Huh? You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. But what are you talking about? I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob? Looks like the screams came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there's scratches near the base of the doorknob. Don't you think it's strange? If we examine the far back door in the great... If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right. If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not the door that leads to the Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected from the Grape Hall that we entered from, right? Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out? How?
You don't know?
We take the elevator to the Strawberry House, and we enter the Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see if we can enter. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open the strawberry doll. The button to open strawberry. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro.
It's
We
obvious.
can just repair it after all. We have the ultimate mechanic on our side. Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in the strawberry hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. I knew he was gonna say that. Huh? Just use Nekamaru.
See?
I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on! Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative. It's a much better alternative than just disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk? Well,
Hey.
Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use the parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you repair the button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain?
Huh?
The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as there's a chain there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry. What does that mean? Kazuichi,
Now then.
we should go over to the Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're gonna come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, this door won't open at all.
Right?
So, you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. After tearlessly saying that, Nagito left the area. What the heck happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows? Oh, that reminds me.
Damn right.
Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right? It had something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what that could mean.
Hey.
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate the clocks on inside of both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up. But
Jeez.
why'd he ask me to do that? But why'd he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that poo-poo head at all. For now, why don't we just head over to the Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez.
Looks like that's what we can all do. Let's head over. You're right. What Nagito said about the door opening? What is he planning to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come off easily, so does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. Alright, let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I came to Strawberry House. Hey, you're here. Kazuichi.
Hey, hey.
Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away. You've got a lot of nerve saying that you used Nekamaru's parts without my permission. Well, I mean, even so. Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to the Strawberry Hall's door? But there's no way to open it. You haven't done anything about the chain. The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off with a chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying out. No, we've all come this far. If you're saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot. Yeah, that'd be great. There's no way that this door will open, not when the other side is chained up. With a feeling of resignation, I pressed the button. Huh? Why'd it open? Impossible, where'd the chain go? Yeah, why is it flipped? That's right. There's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird. What do you mean, huh? Hey, doesn't this all look the same as when we were in the Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside the Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Wait. So, the elevator just like flips. It flips. I don't know. They'll explain it. So, if we enter from the Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door. Bro, what's up with my throat?
Mic off.
So if we entered from the Strawberry
Mic
Hall,
on.
his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why isn't this like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the grape door?
Hey.
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I just assembled the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered the Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside the Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it were rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Okay. I can already tell. The class trial is about to start right now.
I see.
The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the... Wait, huh? Just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought. Then you already knew about this mystery. You have a bad habit on relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first? The door at the far back of the picture on the grape. The door at the far back with the picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a hidden clue there. There's a clue on that door? Aw? It's the door with the picture of grapes on it. This should lead to the grape hall. Wait, huh? What if the doorknob's just gone? It's like the screws came out of it. It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor. See? The screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to the grape hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you said a clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to? Huh? Did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. Bro, this investigation is long. Can this end already, bro? All the mysteries will be solved, as if everything were linked together, if you can reach it. Just like I did. What does that mean? Even if I ask him that, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So, it'd just be a waste of time to ask. Thank you, finally.
It appears that it's time for the class trial. To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Looks like it's going to start another class trial. But how are we supposed to get to the trial? But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground? You're right. We can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen? No, well, did you guys hear something? Hear something? What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then it suddenly appeared before us. Whoa! Whoa! Oh. Is he telling us to go inside from there? Seems that way. Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you. Jeez. At least be a little bit cautious. It's obviously a trap. I agree. I detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying do not go inside. How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Fwahahaha. Now then, we shall get moving as well. Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia is going, there's no way I'm not gonna go. Ugh, but it's so dang annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock, until I was the only one left. And when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same step ladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me, with his eye locked on Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladders for everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind, unlike you. I know my place. What are you saying? That's why I'm prepared to become a sacrifice at any time, and from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope. But it wasn't. There was no hope amidst. Hold up, I'm gonna blow my nose.
Mic off. Mic off.
But it wasn't.
Mic on.
There's no hope amidst whatever. I don't know how to say that. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people? Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope. After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm gonna accept that. No. Well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway. There's just one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh? Novel? The story is told from a point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl's actually the killer. Of course, the story is written so carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for this whole time was inside of you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on that book. I've never read it before. Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless. Bro. I cannot talk today, bro.
Mic off.
Such a normal answer.
Mic on.
I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. Gah. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope. In some ways, we're similar, but that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already! I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone is waiting. Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else. Reserve course students are so full of themselves. Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right. I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever increasing speed.
Hey.
When we're in a normal elevator. Oh my gosh. It reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was. Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper. And suddenly, it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. So sad. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is sad. Hey, don't go talking without permission. After I've said my catchphrase.
Now I'm really angry.
Otherwise, I'll roll a dice and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that... What? What an bro. Extreme doesn't describe that punishment, bro. Now then, let's get on with it once again. Okay, bro, let's start. I'm ready to start. I'm ready to start. I'm ready to start. I hope this would never happen again. And now that it's happening for the fourth time, the curtain to the fourth class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate and more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever meet. Truly, he was more of a man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun.